All right. All right. What's up, y'all? What's up? How y'all guys doing today? Y'all doing all right? I know it's been a few days or almost a week since I did a Q&A with y'all guys, but like I said a few days ago, I got burnt out, got tired, but, you know, I'm gonna still do these videos for y'all. I still want to do my regular videos on, because not everybody watches my streams, so I try to mix it up as much as I can. And at the same time, trying to spend family time, being my wife, my kids, and I just made a commitment to working out again. I've been doing that the past few days, so I got a lot of stuff on my plate, and I'm trying to satisfy y'all most as I can. So I'm gonna still at least do maybe one of these Q&As a week on top of the Real Talk with the Real Gaming Podcast on Thursday. So you make sure you check it out tonight. It will be going on tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time. So that's like 9 o'clock Eastern Pacific, whatever. Then you got the Alex and Real Show on Sunday. Every Sunday, I can't give you the exact time. It's going to probably be like around 8, maybe 7 to 8 o'clock on Sunday. That's my time. That's like around Central. So just sometime in the evening on Sunday. So anyway, man, how y'all guys doing today, man? Y'all doing all right? Y'all doing all right? That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. I just want to show you a few things. Just want to basically just talk about how I feel about Nintendo in the first year. Talk about third parties and all that. So I just want to get this discussion popping. And let's go ahead and see who is all in the chat. Let's see who's in the chat. All right. Mr. Digital World, what's going on? Zorbin 700. Green Bolt, EJ Johnston, C5 Coco, Sega Gamer 27. I wonder who that is. I think I know who it is, but it's just no, man. I ain't gonna get into that. What's up, Christopher Grant? What's going on, man? Let's get some more people in here, man. I want to try to get more few people in here before I start talking. But yeah, man, just what y'all been playing? What y'all been playing these past few days? Y'all been playing Resident Evil? What's up, Arfin Ali? What's up, man? What's up, Shin Long? What's up, man? Now get some more people here, man. Get some more people in here. He says Summer's a fuckboy. Y'all tripping. But yeah, man, I'm not sure if I'm gonna talk about fuckboys today, man. I know a lot of y'all want me to talk about some fuckboys, but I don't know. You never know, man. Sometimes I can go on this huge rant, whatever. I don't know. It just depends what's on my chest. What's up, Skull Terrorist? What's going on, man? What's up? What's going on, homies? Let's get some more people in here. I know some of y'all want me to, I'm gonna wait till a few more people get here. I got something to say. You said no drama today? There's no drama on this channel, man. What are you talking about, Sega Gamer 27? Is that you, Mr. Lewis Tiger? I think that's you, man. Just fess up, man. I know that's you. I think you got salty about that podcast I did the other day in that chat. I seen that chat. The other was it the Alex and Real show we did last Sunday? I rewatched the podcast that me and Alex did, and I watched that chat. And that chat was pretty wild, man. So I'm not sure what happened. I don't know what it was, but we had fun. We can do fuckboy talk. Well, I'm going to say fuckboy. It depends on the extreme of the fuckboy talk. If you're talking about somebody's mamas, their families, talking about, calling people pedophiles, y'all know I don't tolerate that shit. But if it's like console war stuff, I don't mind. So I guess my moderators just ease up on the people. Like, if they just talking shit, just let them talk shit. But if they talking about that huge, that fuckboy shit, like what I just said, calling people pedophiles and that extreme shit, we just block them, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, I know that was you, Lewis, man. I pay attention to the chat. I know who it is, man. So only a handful of y'all know that I love Sega. So yeah, I know who. So who else is here, man? Who else is here? I know I shouted out Green Bolt, Score Terrorist, Auburn. Who else is here, man? Let's get some more people in here. So I go and talk about what I got on my chest, man. But yeah, I know a lot of y'all like me doing this. Y'all like me to do more Q&As with y'all guys, like one-on-ones with y'all. But I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I would like to have more people here, man. What's up, Nate? What's up, Garuda? What's going on? Yeah, I am a filthy neutral. So yeah, I'd like to have more people here, guys. Like, if y'all really want me to do a lot more of these, then it's just to a point that I'm putting so much effort into my YouTube videos that I would love to have more support. You know, I noticed that my views is growing a little bit on my channel, but I would love to have more. I would love to have, you know, I'm just at that point that I want at least 1,000 views per video. That's just how I feel right now, because the stuff that I talk about, you know, I would love to spread it across a lot more people. So I would love for y'all that's been supporting me for a while to share all my videos, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Just get the word out there. Let people know that, you know, there's a really good, unbiased gamer out there that would like to spread some truth in this game community. So that's just how I feel about that. So if you are a long-time subscriber of mine, if you love to support me, just, you know, do me a favor. Just share my videos. Every time I upload some podcasts or whatever, share it. Share it to your friends. What's going on? Was it OBJ? Was it Dundon? Okay, I'm just call you OBJ. What's up, OBJ? Who else is here? Okay, there's 20 of y'all right now. Okay, but yeah, man, I just want to, I'm gonna just name a few games I've been playing these past few days. That's another reason why I wanted to take a few days off, and I still been giving y'all content like the past couple of days. But as far as doing like one-on-ones with y'all guys, like, you know, I just wanted to take a break from that, because it takes a lot out of me if I just continuously and keep doing these hour-long podcasts just by myself. You know, it's a lot on one person. If they just talk for over an hour, that's a lot. That's why I like to have other people on my show. That's why I like to have Alex or Nick. You know, the rest of my crew with the Real Talk with the Real Gamer show. I like to have other people's you know, perspectives, so I don't have to talk as much. You know, I can talk sometimes. I can talk a lot sometimes, but as far as me talking for a whole straight hour, it's a lot, dude. It's a lot on me. So that's why I took a few days off. I've been playing a lot of games, and I'm almost finished with Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7 is a really good game. It took me a little bit to get used to the first-person mechanics, but, you know, it didn't take long, but I got used to it, and I'm falling in love with it. So, you said this man do a podcast every day. No, I don't. Check move, Johnny. Like, these past, like, if you were talking about the past couple of weeks, yes, I've been doing a lot of podcasts, man, because I just want to. This is what a lot of my folks want. They like the one-on-one discussions and stuff, and I feel that my views is a little bit better if I do this, you know. But like I said a while ago, man, if y'all want me to do a lot more than this, then, you know, help your boy out. You know, share my videos and stuff. You know, I would love for my videos to average at least, you know, 1,000, 1,500 per video. You know, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I don't know. If I want to spend a lot more time doing this, then y'all gotta give me a reason to do it. You know, because I got a lot of stuff I can do. But, you know, I've been, like I say, these past few days I've been exercising. I've been dieting, so I've been trying to eat healthy. I'm trying to get healthy. I'm trying to lose weight. So that's why I've been, you know, I've been kind of, you know, been chilling on YouTube these past couple of days, man. That's just me. I'm just being me. But anyway, guys, that Resident Evil 7 game that I played, it's a really good game. I'm almost finished with it. I'm not going to give you no spoilers. I hope you did pick it up. It's a great game. And also pick up another game. Let me see. Of course, you see my Resident Evil 7. Of course, you got the Yakuza, however you pronounce that, Yakuza. Heard a lot of great things about Yakuza 0. It sucks that it's in Japanese. It's not English dubbed. That sucks about that. But, you know, it's not going to get in the way of me actually enjoying the gameplay. The gameplay of what I saw looks very interesting. It looks very attempting to grab it, not went ahead and grabbed it. I almost grabbed Kingdom Hearts 2.8, but since I, you know, didn't get into the Kingdom Hearts series, I still had never played a Kingdom Hearts game before. I almost got it. I asked the lady yesterday, and I said, is this a good entry point for me to start with Kingdom Hearts? And she told me to just wait until March, because they got the collection coming out, the 1.5 and 2.5. The collection that's supposed to be coming out for the PS4 in March. I'm not sure if it's coming out on the Xbox One. I think it might be either exclusive to the PS4 or maybe time exclusive. I don't know. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. What's up, Alex? Are you trying to correct me? Correct my pronunciation? Was it Yakuza, whatever? I don't care. Who else is there? What's up, John? What's up, man? Who else is there? Try not to forget nobody, man. Trying not to forget nobody. I do podcasts every day. I'll do podcasts every day. If that's Mooch, I do podcasts every day. What's up, Liquid Metal? What's going on, man? But yeah, I'm gonna just give you my schedule of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like one Q&A a week. I know a lot of y'all want me to do it every day. It's too much on me, guys. It's too much. It's too much. Cause I got my Q&As. I got the Real Talk with the Real Gamer on Thursdays, and of course you got the Alex and Real Show on Sunday. So that's three streams right there. That's 3 podcasts, and that's all I'm gonna do right now. Cause like I said, I got a lot of stuff that I actually want to do. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to lose 50 pounds. So I can't lose 50 pounds of being on the computer all the time. You know, I gotta play games. I gotta spend time with my family. So y'all know what it is, man. What's up, Tony? What's going on, man? But yeah, man, let's go ahead and talk about Nintendo. Okay. Like I've been saying, and I've been preaching this, and I was watching, what's up, Devan? What's going on? I've been preaching this about Nintendo console is for Nintendo gamers, and a lot of Xbox dudes, a lot of people, you know, I don't even say many PlayStation dudes, you know, it's a lot of people that still don't get it. They still don't get it, and I might have to give y'all a little history lesson on why Nintendo is basically concentrating on their sales this year. You know, it could go all the way to the NES and all the way to the Wii U on why Nintendo needs to concentrate on their sales instead of third parties this year. No, don't get me wrong. Just because I said that does not mean that they don't need multiplats. Yes, they need the multiplats. But when it comes to Nintendo consoles, a lot of people just don't take buying third party multiplats seriously on there, because a lot of Nintendo fans, they love to buy the Marios and the Zeldas and Star Fox and Metroids and all that. They love those games. They would pick those games over any third-party game. I mean, over any third-party game. Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, Assassin's Creed, Battlefield, all that. They would pick Mario over anything. So in order for third parties to take Nintendo's consoles serious, again, Nintendo have to basically do all the dirty work the first year. I won't say all of it. They're doing most of it, because they are getting like a Skyrim, even though it's an old 5-year-old game. But they also getting a brand new NBA 2K. They need that NBA 2K18. That's very important. You know, we need games like that, because that's sports games is very important. You know, if you want to play football and basketball, baseball, all that, if you want those games, or even FIFA, if you want those games, then you can easily buy a PS4, because they offer all those games. So that's why I respect Sony so much, because they got all the games, all the diversity games that you could think of, from sports to shooters to survival horrors to action adventure. So that's why Sony has been doing really, really good as far as giving their consumers of what they want. But as far as Nintendo goes, like, you know, I even said this in my video, was it yesterday, that Nintendo is launching their system the first year with their top 3 sellers, their top three franchises, and of course Mario is the top franchise of all time. You got Mario, then you got not Super Smash Brothers. You got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I don't care what a lot of y'all say, it's going to outsell the Wii U version, because a lot of people did not even know that the Wii U existed. So let's just get that out the way. A lot of people didn't know that the Wii U existed. And of course, it sold pretty well in the Wii U. But if the word gets out of how great this Nintendo Switch is, and it's selling like gangbusters, it's already selling like gangbusters out there in Japan, and people is still waiting on more pre-orders, and you know, their websites is crashing because, you know, everybody's trying to pre-order online. Like, it's a mess out there. Like, you know, the Nintendo Switch is really in demand out there in Japan. So that's a really great sign right there. And it's good out here in the West too. And it's selling out pretty decently, but out there in the West, it's going to, my opinion, it's going to outsell the PS4. That's my opinion, because first of all, they got all the Japanese support, everything you can think of. Don't be surprised if you see a Final Fantasy 15 or Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Nintendo Switch. Don't be surprised if you do that. Don't be surprised. And of course, you got of course, it's a handheld, so you can either, you know, choose to play it at home, or you could choose to play it on the go. And since a lot of Japanese people out there love their mobile gaming, that's their hot seller right there. That's the seller point. It's the Switch version. And like I say, Japanese people love their RPGs and handhelds, so that's going to be a great selling point. Just put a for example, you put a game on the 3DS, you put it right alongside the Nintendo Switch with superior hardware, superior tech, HD resolution, 720 resolution versus 240p. Like this is basically it's not even a contest. So pretty well that the 3DS is going to get phased out pretty soon. Even though Nintendo says not, that somebody got a long life ahead of it. I don't believe that shit whatsoever. I don't believe it. I'll say another year, maybe 2 years max. 3DS will get phased out, and everybody's going to pick up a Switch, and a lot of those sales going to transition to a lot of third-party support. And I've been saying it for a while. A lot of these guys out here, you cannot basically think that having a very powerful 4K machine, Nintendo 4K machine, is going to sell a lot of consoles. If you ain't got the Nintendo IPs to back it up, then you're gonna have a Wii U situation. You're going to have a disaster. Going to have a disaster. Don't get me wrong. Nintendo did a lot of bad business practices with a lot of their hardwares, and relationships with third parties, and and bad relations with their consumers, because back then they didn't even list to their consumers, and now they starting to get it. I know a lot of y'all that is primary PlayStation 4 and Xbox guys out there. Y'all want Nintendo consoles to be a multi-plat machine. Like, I would love for it to be a multi-plat machine, but let's just get real, people. Let's just face reality. Like, the multi-plat is going to always favor Xbox and PlayStation. It's just going to always be that way, unless Nintendo can actually give out a really powerful console. But even though if they do that, there's not even a guarantee that like a Call of Duties and Grand Theft Auto is going to sell better on the Nintendo, because you got to look at it this way. Like, having achievements and trophies is very important, because a lot of people, they said that, that I know, they said that if we don't get trophies or achievements, I feel that I'm not accomplishing nothing. And I kind of feel the same way too, man, because I like to play a lot of my third parties on my Xbox, because that's where most of my achievements at. I got over 25, almost 26,000 achievements. And on my PlayStation 4, I got like over 400 trophies. So a lot of people, they don't want to start over. So that's one thing that Nintendo had messed up. They should implement that in the 7th generation with the Wii, the 360, and the PS3. They should have did that. And 2 generations later, we still don't know if Nintendo's going to do that. So having these AAA, these multi-plats on the Nintendo console, like, it's, for instance, if you got like a 60, 70,000 game score in your Xbox One, and you want to, and your goal is to hit 100,000, why do you want to start over? Why do you want to go to another console and start over and go to a platform that they don't even offer any trophies or achievements or Nintendo coins, whatever? Or I could, what about on the PlayStation side? If you got like 4,000 or 5,000 trophies, that's a lot. That's a lot of trophies. 4,000 or 5,000 trophies. Why do you want to start over on a Nintendo console? That's why I don't understand. So Nintendo failed to do that, at the 7th generation, and that's why a lot of people is not taking them seriously when it comes to a multi-plats. I would love for Nintendo to have multi-plats, but I'm just being real with you. My set ecosystem is on Xbox, because that's where I play majority of my games, and I've been giving my PlayStation some love lately. But when it comes to multi-plats, I don't know. I might pass on Nintendo. Because I want to go where the superior version is at. There's a superior, of course, everybody wants the power, so that's why I bought a PS1 and Xbox One for. I would like to have, a better outcome with it, and just go by the history of Nintendo. I guess with multi-plats on the Nintendo console, it just hadn't panned very well, man. It didn't. We get the watered down version. We could talk about the Wii U's launch lineup. They had like 30-something games, but a lot of those games was old, people. A lot of those third-party games was old. They was gimped. And I don't know how many times the Mass Effect got brought up. Like, the PlayStation 3 and the 360 owners got a collection, the Mass Effect 1 through 3 collection, for like I think it was like $30 or $40 when they came out the collection. But they shafted the Wii U owners and didn't even give them the DLC for Mass Effect 3 and charged a $60 price tag for a series that the Nintendo fans didn't even know. They don't know anything about it. So stuff like that, in order for Nintendo to basically take third parties seriously, if they're going to put this product on their console, they need to do some quality control. Be like, look, man, if y'all planning on giving us a watered down version of y'all games, and basically you're not giving out the DLC and basically just giving out the worst version, like don't even bother putting on our system because it's not going to sell. Y'all going to complain about it's not selling, but then again, y'all not putting y'all best effort to making this a quality product. So that's the first thing Nintendo got to think about is quality control when it comes to third parties. And I feel that even though if the Nintendo console had like really great graphics, 4K and all that, if it was competing with the Scorpio and the PS4 Pro, I don't really see it doing that well, to be honest. I don't. Especially if Nintendo don't put a lot of IPs out, that would kind of kill them with the Wii U because they lacked their own software. They didn't have many first-party games. They lacked a lot of games like Metroids and Kid Icarus and Kirby's, and the proper Star Fox game on their console. They didn't have the Legend of Zelda on the Wii U. It took 5 years for them to get it. They didn't have a 3D Mario game on the Wii U. It took them, I don't know if you want to count the Mario 3D World, but that's not a traditional 3D Mario game that I'm talking about. You got, games like the Mario 64, the Mario Sunshine, the Galaxy series. Of course, you got the Super Mario Odyssey that's about to come out this holiday. People has been wanting that for a very long time. So, the Wii U missed out on a lot of games, not only from third parties, but with first parties. So I just feel that this first year of the Nintendo Switch, they need to concentrate on themselves. If they're gonna have third parties, we still don't know the full details on the third parties that's gonna come to the Switch this year. So it needs to be about quality control. And software sells hardware. We got to look at that too. We got the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild as one of the most anticipated games for years, and people been wanting this game. And Switch is basically sold out worldwide. And it took, about 10, 15 minutes to sell out in Japan, and their websites is crashing because everybody wants those Switches. Hundreds of thousands of people is waiting in line at GameStop. There's a waiting list. I think they got like 200 or 300 something thousand people on that waiting list. So right now, even though the Switch got a mixture of reviews, whatever. Some people love it, some people hate it. But overall, the results is looking pretty promising because it looks like a hot item that people want. Because just look at this, man. Mario, Zelda, Mario Kart, Xenoblade 2, Splatoon 2. All these games is coming out the first year. All these games. And how many years did it take to get a Zelda game for the Nintendo Wii U? Not a brand new Zelda, not no damn remaster. It took them 5 years. The Wii U never got a 3D Mario game. I'm not talking about 3D World. That's a platform. I'm talking about an open world Mario game. The Wii U never got an open world Mario game. Mario Kart, got Mario Kart. It sold pretty well, but it didn't sell like the Wii. The Wii sold over 30 million. The reason why it sold so much because they had a huge install base. They had over about 30 million, 33 people that bought the Mario Kart Wii, and of course over 100 million bought the Wii. But let me just give y'all a little history lesson on why Nintendo is going this route this year. I'm not saying that they're not going to have a lot of. Honestly, I'm not sure if they're going to have a lot of multiplats this year, people. But next year, I think that's when the multiplats is going to start to come in because I feel that at the end of this year, I said between 6 to 8 million Switches is going to sell this year. That's what I think. It's going to sell a lot this year. And it's going to transition a lot of third parties to come back and make games on the Switch, just like what they did with the Wii. So let me go ahead and go give y'all a little history lesson. Hope y'all can see it in the display. Let's go to the NES VG charts. That's the main reason why a lot of third parties is so skeptical about putting multiplats on Nintendo because 9 times out of 10. The top 10 selling games on every Nintendo console, most of them is Nintendo games. Let's just be real. So hopefully y'all can see this. Okay, you got Super Mario Bros. Number 1, Duck Hunt number 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, number 3, Super Mario Bros. 2, number 4, Legend of Zelda 5, Tetris 6, Dr. Mario 7, Zelda 2 8, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 9, and Excitebike 10. So basically, 2 games was basically non-Nintendo related games. Tetris and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's only NES. And people were talking about third-party multiplats was king back then. Yeah, the reason why it was king because there was no other competition. With Nintendo. You know, of course, Sega Master was out around that time, but Nintendo had a lot of contracts to prevent third parties from making games on the Sega Master. So whenever the Sega Genesis came out, the third parties had went over to the other side and started making games for the Genesis, and that's when the competition had began, and that's when the sales of the Nintendo consoles had went down. That's when it went down from like 60-something million to like 40-something million. That's a huge difference if you want to talk about Nintendo consoles, like from their start to what they are right now. So that's the NES. So let's go to Super NES, and let's see how many third-party games that's in the top 10 sellers for Nintendo home consoles. Let's see. I'm just trying to prove a point of why it's important for Nintendo to give a lot of their IPs a first year, so a lot of consoles can sell, and a lot of consoles that sold, it can transition to a lot of third parties. But people still don't realize that. People want this thing to be a multi-plat machine. I just don't understand. I don't understand, people. I just don't understand. Okay, so we on a Super Nintendo. Can y'all guys see that? I really hope y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? That's in the chat. Can y'all see that? Is it too small? Is the screen too small? I'm not sure if it's too small. Y'all let me know. But from my end, okay, the top 10. Okay, Super Mario World. Of course, Mario can always be number one. So Super Mario World, number one. Come on, damn stupid computer. Stop messing up on me. Let's go back up. Hold on. My computer's tripping. Stupid fucking ads. Okay, Super Mario World, number one. Super Mario All-Stars, number two. Donkey Kong Country, number three. Super Mario Kart, number four. Super Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior, number five. Okay, there's a third-party game. Okay. That's probably why we're getting this Ultra Super Street Fighter 2, because there is some good history with Capcom and Nintendo consoles. That's a good sign. Okay, so Super Street Fighter 2, number 5. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong's Quest, number 6. Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, number 7. Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, number 8. Super Street Fighter Turbo, number 9. Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble, number 10. So out of the top 10 game sellers on the Super Nintendo, there's only one third-party game, one third-party company, and 2 third-party games, and they both Street Fighter. So yeah, there's only 2 games in the top 10 sellers for the Super Nintendo. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the Nintendo 64. Are y'all seeing what I'm talking about, guys? Are y'all seeing this? And people want to talk about multiplats. Okay, let's go to the Nintendo 64. Okay. Another Super Mario number one. Super Mario 64, number 1. Mario Kart 64, number 2. GoldenEye, number 3. That's a third-party game. That's from Rare. That's when Rare used to be good. But it'd be nice if Rare was owned by Nintendo, because Rare would be actually looking a lot better than what it is now. But yeah, that's when first-person shooter was starting to come alive around that time, and it was a really popular game. I did enjoy that game, GoldenEye. But it's not a Nintendo IP. It's a Rare IP. So Nintendo had to pay to get this game on the Nintendo 64. They published the game, so they had to fund this game to come on the Nintendo 64. Since a lot of games didn't go on the, I guess a lot of games that the PS1 got, a lot of them didn't want to put the games on the Nintendo 64 because it was a cartridge-based console, and it couldn't hold the kind of memory that a lot of games that can hold on the PS1, like a Final Fantasy 7. Like they had like a lot of discs, and the cost of the cartridge, that's a lot of money. So that's why a lot of third parties didn't even mess with the 64, because it was too expensive. So okay. So GoldenEye 007 number 3. So that's one third party. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, number 4. Super Smash Brothers, number 5. Pokemon Stadium, number 6. Donkey Kong 64, number 7. Diddy Kong Racing, number 8. Star Fox 64, number 9. Banjo-Kazooie, number 10. So basically, there's only one third-party company out of that top 10, I guess, bestseller for the Nintendo 64. Again, only one third-party company for the top 10 sellers. That's rare. Not Capcom this time. It's rare. And you got GoldenEye and you got Banjo-Kazooie. So basically, yeah. Let's go to the GameCube era. Are y'all starting to see this, people, of why it's important for Nintendo to have a lot of their IPs this year? It's very important so these systems can sell and third parties can come back. That is so important, guys. So Nintendo has to do it all by themselves. They've been doing it all by themselves since the beginning. Okay, let's go to GameCube. Okay. Still loading up. It's fucking ass, man. All right, for the GameCube, Smash Bros. Melee, number 1. Mario Kart Double Dash, number 2. Super Mario Sunshine, number 3. Zelda Wind Waker, number 4. Luigi's Mansion, number 5. Animal Crossing, number 6. Metroid Prime, number 7. Oh, that's a third-party game. A Sonic game. Sonic Adventures 2. Number 8. Pokemon Coliseum, number 9. Mario Party 4, number 10. So this time, people, again, only one third-party company, one publisher, Sega, and that's it for the top 10 bestsellers for the GameCube. One company again. So one company for the Super Nintendo, that was Capcom. One company for the Nintendo 64, that's Rare. One company for the GameCube. That's three. That's 3 publishers for their last 3. Well, not the last. The Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and the GameCube. That's only 3 publishers that got that at least got one of their games that's top 10 bestsellers on their Nintendo console. So yeah, I still think that a lot of y'all is not understanding what I'm trying to say here. Okay, let's go to the Wii. Nintendo got to do a lot by themselves in order for people to take them serious, third parties. Okay. Let's go to the Wii VG charts. Yeah, my computer's running a little slow, so y'all excuse that. Okay. We at the Wii VG charts. And look what you see on here. Wii Sports. Yeah, Nintendo came up with a great idea to take the world by storm because they got tired of, I guess doing everything on their own. So they tried to make a really good product and try to make something that will catch the world and wow them, and they did. And Wii Sports sold 54 million. Yeah, that right there transitioned to a lot of people to buy the Wii. It transitioned for a lot of third parties to come and put games to the Wii because of Wii Sports. Then you got the Mario Kart Wii. That's number 2 at 35.57 million. 35 million for a Mario Kart game. Yeah. Wii Sports Resorts sold 32 million. Wii Play, 28 million. New Super Mario Brothers Wii, 28 million. Wii Fit, 22 million. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, 12 million. Super Mario Galaxy, 11 million. And of course you got Just Dance, 10 million. So, people, there is only one third-party publisher and yet another Nintendo console top 10 bestsellers. Another one. That's 4 generations in a row. Out of Nintendo's top 10 sellers, there's only one third-party publisher in the top 10. And that's Ubisoft with Just Dance. But it's just not about that. Like, since the Wii has so many consoles sold, it doesn't matter if you was top 10 or top 20 or top 30 with the Wii as far as bestseller, most likely it's going to sell good because just look at this list. Let's go to number 10 through 20. Just Dance 2 at 9 million. Mario Party 8 with 8 million. Okay, let's skip to the Sega. Let's say skip to the third party. Okay, yeah, of course you got Sega with the Mario and the Sonic Olympics. Okay, you got Ubisoft. I already said that. Let me see. Let me see. You got Zumba Fitness. Yeah, 6 million. Yeah, lots of casual stuff. Lots of casual stuff. Okay. Let's go to, of course, you got the Lego games from Locust Arts. They got people from 505 Games supporting them. Of course, you got Ubisoft supporting them a lot. Activision with Guitar Heroes and stuff. With the Michael Jackson Experience, Ubisoft again. Take-Two again. Let me see. Got the Wii Music. It's a lot of casual stuff. But look at the sales. It's still sold like 3-4 million. That's still pretty good. But it took Nintendo to catch the world by storm to basically get a lot of third parties on board. And I feel that it's the same thing with the Switch. They trying to catch the world by storm again. So a lot of people can buy this system and they could get a whole bunch of third parties to make games for the system. Y'all see what I'm talking about, people? Whenever you can sell a system and sell that healthy amount, like 100 million, you're going to get a lot of third parties. Like, look at this long list. Look at this long list. Look at this long list, people. Everybody supported the Wii. Everybody, Capcom, Electronic Arts, Take-Two, 505, like everybody. Disney, Interactive Studios. Like, come on, man. That's a lot, dude. That is a lot. THQ, before they went down, Warner Brothers. It's a lot, man. Square Enix. Of course, they had Dragon Quest games. Like, come on. Look at this list, people. Look at this. Whenever you can sell a console, then you can get games. The reason why the Wii U didn't sell, because the Wii U barely had games. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? So, okay, before I go on, any questions in the chat, people? Any questions? I will pull up the Wii U VG charts, but it's too pathetic to even look at it. It's pretty pathetic. There's basically no games on that damn list. Like, Nintendo had to basically do it on their own. Okay. Okay, y'all give me some questions. Give me some questions. What y'all got for me? But y'all see what I'm talking about, people? The Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, the GameCube, and the Nintendo Wii. Only one third-party publisher was in their top 10 bestsellers. One. That's 4 consoles, 4 Nintendo consoles in a row. Only one third-party publisher was in their top 10 bestsellers. So y'all see why Nintendo is trying to catch lightning in the bottle again, and I really think they will with the Switch. It's going to bring back a lot of third parties. That's basically what I'm saying. Okay, what you got for me, man? You said Mario Kart sold 8 million. Yeah, Mario Kart did sold 8 million copies for the Wii U, and that's really good. If you look at their attach rate is it's well over 50%. It's like about 60 or damn near 70%, because I believe the Wii U sold about 13 or 14 million, so that's about 60%, something like that. But it's like this: if the Nintendo Switch can get sales like sort of like the Wii, it don't gotta be 100 million. It could be like 70 or 80 or 90 million. If they could get in that bracket, if they could get close to the Wii numbers, then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch is going to outsell the Wii U version by a long shot. I'm just being honest. Okay, you said, do you think we will see more games being announced for the launch? It's like this. Nintendo basically giving us all, their best selling franchises this year. 3D Mario, in which we've been asking for. The Legend of Zelda with voice acting. This is the Zelda game we've been wanting for ages. Splatoon 2, it's really popular. Xenoblade 2, that's the sequel everybody been wanting, because arguably Xenoblade, the first Xenoblade, is arguably the best JRPG of all time. Of course, you got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So you got these 5 games that's coming out this year. It's going to sell a lot of Nintendo consoles. And if you can sell a lot of Nintendo consoles, you're going to get a lot of third-party support. As far as we know, with third parties this year, I don't know, it's okay. All we know is NBA 2K and Skyrim and some Lego games and what else? Skylanders, those little games. But as far as are they going to announce more games before launch? I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But it's like this. Why would Nintendo would announce that there's 80 plus million? I said 80 plus million. I'm tripping. Why would Nintendo say that they got 80 plus third-party games in development right now? So why do a lot of people want Nintendo to announce all those games right now? Like, I don't think it would be a good idea to announce all those games, especially, you got E3 is like 3 months away. Like, well, the Nintendo Switch is going to launch in May. Not May, I'm tripping, guys. Nintendo Switch is going to launch in March, and you got the E3 in June. So you got March, April, May, June. So 3 months later, we got E3. So why would Nintendo announce all their games that's coming out within the next couple of years right now before launch? So what they're going to do for E3? They got to show up at E3 because all the pressure has been on Nintendo for the past couple of years or 3 years for their lackluster presence for E3. So they have to have something for E3. And y'all got to look at this. Levelhead, he made a really good point. Okay, that Nintendo presentation was really for the Japanese people. It was a lot of Japanese. It was a Japanese crowd. The reason why it was on late at night for us and really late for the Europeans. It's for that crowd. So basically, they catering that presentation towards the Japanese people. So you're gonna get a lot of Japanese games, a lot of Japanese support. So that's why a lot of people that lives in the States, lives in Europe, was kind of confused. Like, it was like, where's Ubisoft at? Where's EA? Where's Activision? Like, where are these people at? Like, come on, guys. That's Japan. Japan's going to cater toward the Japanese first. They cater towards them first, and then they cater towards everybody else next. That's just how it is. That's their culture. Even though most of the sales is out here in the West, they still going to cater towards their crowd first because it's their culture. That's what E3 is for. E3 is basically for the Western audience. So whenever E3 gets here, people, you're going to see more third-party games for the Nintendo Switch. I guarantee that. They won't say that they have 80 plus games in development for no reason. If a lot of those 80 plus games if a lot of those 80 plus games is like Japanese games, like from Square Enix and Sega and Capcom, then I'm pretty sure they would have said something at that presentation. But I got a feeling that a lot of those games, that's the 80 plus games that's supposed to be coming to the Switch, that's in development right now. I really believe that most of them, at least most of them, is westernized games from EA, Ubisoft. That's basically what I'm saying, people. Y'all gotta wait until E3 gets here. Whenever E3 gets here, I will expect, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all going to expect a lot of Western games for the Nintendo Switch. Either it's exclusive or it's multi-plat. I'm just being honest with y'all guys. So I would say E3, we will get a lot more announcements. You don't want to have all your announcements at once and you're gonna spoil your E3. Because E3 is for us, it's for us Western people. And Nintendo presentation in Japan is for them. That's basically all I gotta say about that. Let's get a couple more questions, man. What happened to the bloody war and I don't know what happened to them, man. That's a really good question, Garuda. Really good question. Do you think fuckboys gonna kill themselves when it's Oh, that's funny. I don't know what to say about them, man. They a lot of them is already hating right now, man. Like a lot of them, they don't get it. A lot of these dudes in this community, like honestly, it's really mostly Xbox dudes. I don't really see many PlayStation dudes getting all worked up about this because a lot of those games that they showed at that presentation, it appeals to a lot of those PlayStation guys because they love their Japanese RPGs. But as far as Xbox dudes, of course, a lot of these games not going to appeal to them because they don't play Japanese RPGs. That's why a lot of them is complaining right now. But it still doesn't make sense on why they want to complain about Nintendo's third multi-plat situation, knowing they're going to play their multi-plats on their Xbox. Scorpio about to come out. So why would they downgrade and play the multi-plats on a Switch, knowing that the most powerful console is about to come out? So it's a lot of hypocrisy going on around here. So I don't pay those fuckboys any attention. So just leave them be. Leave them be. Let me see. EA only has FIFA. Like I think EA is basically that wait and see. They taking that wait and see approach. But let's don't underestimate FIFA. FIFA is the most popular sports game in the world. if you live in the United States or Canada, whatever, or Mexico, like it's all about Madden's over here, Madden's and NBA 2Ks, whatever. But when it comes to Europe, Japan, Australia, everybody that's not in the United States, soccer is very important. So I think that's going to appeal a lot to especially the Europeans because their FIFA sells really well. So that's good on their end. I would rather them put FIFA out on the Switch than Madden. I'm just being honest because I'm just looking at the possible sales. FIFA sells more hardware than Madden. Let's just be honest. What's going on, Ghost Peppers? Say, how do you feel if Nintendo allows Sega to release more classic IPs on Switch like Eternal Darkness? Uh, I don't know I don't know how to feel about that. Not Sega, Nintendo. They just recently, like a few weeks ago, they just trademarked the game again. And if I'm correct if I'm wrong, I believe Nintendo they trademarked Eternal Darkness 2 or 3 years ago. So this is like their second time within 2 to 3 years that they trademark Eternal Darkness. So I think they got some up their sleeves with that franchise. Like they don't want to keep trademarking and wasting money if they're not going to utilize the IP. That's just how I feel about it. Oh, you said? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you said Eternal Darkness. I'm over thinking about the other one. Oh, Eternal Darkness. Oh, that game. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Uh, Actually, that was a good game when I used to play on the Sega Genesis. Yeah, I don't know how that game. It's cool and everything, but it kind of got mixed reviews. It's a good game. It kind of reminds me of Mortal Kombat because it got their type of fatality moves on there. But I'm not sure if Eternal Darkness will be a killer app, so I'm not sure about that. I would love to get it, as far as a Sega fan. But yeah, man, I think the oh no. Girl, guys, I'm tripping. Eternal Champions. Y'all talking about Eternal Champions here. Not Eternal Darkness. That's Nintendo's IP. Eternal Champions is Sega's IP. Y'all know what I mean, man. I'm tired. Okay, you said, how do you feel that Tatless Media is porting some Sony published games like ROM to the Switch? It's very important to get those games. These Japanese RPGs, games like that, it appeals to Nintendo audience. It appeals to PlayStation audience. Let's just be real about that. So it's very important to get these games. It's very important to get indie games. I know a lot of people have been trashing indies. I know a lot of people was like, why Nintendo getting a whole bunch of indies at launch, not enough AAA games? Like, indies is very important. So let's don't get it twisted. Each console has a shitload of indie games. So it's very important. I play indie games. And I used to shit on indies. Indies is fun. So it's very important to get those games. But as far as the Switch launch goes, I think it wouldn't be a good idea if third parties will cram the Switch lineup with a whole bunch of their heavy hitters because they know that majority of the people that's going to buy a Switch is buying it for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I would think that, they should at least, limit the amount of third party games to go on the Switch because we don't want that Wii U situation. They crammed so much games in that lineup and it failed dramatically. But if there is a game I would love for the Switch to come, love for the games to come to the Switch on the launch day, I would love Resident Evil. Like, Resident Evil is still a new game, and the Switch is coming out in 5 weeks, so it's still going to be practically a new game. So I would love for that to port over to the Switch. But to be honest, with the Switch, I think going forth, they should basically they should basically wait until new games come out because every time that shit happens, when these third parties, giving the Nintendo fans the GIMP version of these really old games, it's not going to sell because 9 times out of 10, a lot of these Nintendo fans own multiple consoles, so they done already played the game, so it wouldn't make sense to port over all these older games. So I think going forward, they should basically give the Nintendo audience new games. It needs to come out at the same exact time as their competitors because it's not fair if they get it out, first. And months later, that's when the Nintendo audience is going to get it. Just like with the Watch Dogs situation. It came out, I forgot when it came out. It might have been, I know it was in spring when it excuse me. I know it was in the spring when the first Watch Dogs came out, and the people that was waiting for the Wii U version, it came out towards the end of the year. So we can't have that situation again, people. That's basically what I'm saying. We can't have that situation again. All right, what else we got? What else questions we got? Yeah, he said real tired. I am tired, people. So if it sounds like I'm just out of it, I am tired. I've been working out a lot. My back has been tightened because I'm working out muscles I hadn't worked out in a long time. So yeah, y'all just gotta bear with me, man. I feel like I'm slurring my words. If it looks like I'm just not all the way here, I'm still trying to do this for y'all. That's why I told you at the beginning of this stream that I'm limiting myself to one of these a week, one Q&A a week. Of course, you got the Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast tonight, and you got the Alex and Real show on Sunday. So that's basically 3 podcasts on my channel per week. So that's basically what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to make time for my workout session, make time for my family. I got to play video games. I don't want to be talking about video games if I don't play it. So that's what I've been doing these past few days. I've been playing a lot of video games. Been playing, of course, Resident Evil 7. Been playing Silent Hill 3, Sonic Generations. What else have I been playing? I was playing Doomed. What else I was playing? I forgot. It was something else I was playing. Do a backflip. That's only one person always tell me to do a backflip. That's always Mr. Lewis Tiger. We gonna come back to being Lewis Tiger, Mr. Sega Gamer 27. All right. Let me see. All right, let's get a couple more questions. I'm gonna cut this stream because I still gotta. I hadn't ate lunch yet. I ain't ate breakfast yet or lunch. So I'm gonna get a bite to eat before I work out. Then I gotta come later and get ready for the Real Talk with the Real Gamer show. So I get a couple more questions. Couple more questions, people. Okay, appreciate you coming, Tony. He said Crab Gamer better not jump on the Nintendo Switch bandwagon. Actually, with Crab Gamer, he's actually a Nintendo fan. That's one thing I can agree with him because he he doesn't sound like a fuckboy when it comes to Xbox, but he's a Nintendo fan, so I can give him that. So, have you seen the new Switch advertised with the guy playing Mario Kart? That is so funny. Yeah, he's playing on the toilet. Like, is that really true, people? Is that true? I really hope they were just playing. If that's true, that is just so funny, man. That's weird but funny at the same time. Do you see Little Mac being in orange? You know what? That's a really good question, EJ, because I see that. I see Little Mac as being a DLC character. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't say a DLC character because from what I see, I don't really see them having very many characters. But you know what? That's a really good question because I think he should be a DLC character, like especially if this is going to be a brand new IP. But if Little Mac is going to show up in ARMS, then Nintendo needs to come up with another Punch-Out game. But that is a really good question. So maybe he will be a DLC character. But I would love to see another Punch-Out game, to be honest. Okay. But anyway, people, I think I went on long enough, man. I know. Y'all can tell in my voice I am a little tired today. But I gotta take care of some business. Gotta pay a couple bills, eat something, exercise, then of course, I got to get ready for the show tonight. Y'all make sure y'all come back for the Real Talk with the Real Gamer show. I don't really usually do an hour stream by myself, but I guess I'm just making up for the past few days that I wasn't here. But like I said, I really appreciate all y'all support, and y'all make sure y'all come to the Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast tonight. It's 8 o'clock Central Time, so that's 9 o'clock Eastern Pacific. If you live in California, it starts at 6. If you live in the Mountain Times, that starts at 7. So y'all should know. But like I said, man, I appreciate all y'all for coming. Y'all make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, follow me on Google Plus and Twitter. The link is in the description below. And after that, I will see y'all tonight. Peace out.